First up, who was the first player interviewed on this season of 2K TV?
Was it Candace Parker, Zion Williamson, our cover athlete Anthony Davis, or Taco Fall?
The first person I called was my nephew. He's like the biggest 2K fan.
I mean, it's been a dream come true. Now I'm just kind of like enjoying the process.
I will play 2K the night before a game.
It's amazing. You're 7'7".
I think it was Candace Parker because I did the interview, and that interview was amazing.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I'm a little jealous.
Ooh.
Candace Parker is like my favorite WNBA player. And
she's my favorite
she wears the purple and gold armor. So for me,
this is Hack and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
Hey, we need this one tonight.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on GA. Well, what a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Captain Clutch is out there with Williamson. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Favors. And it's Ingram in at the shooting guard position. And for Cleveland, the duo inside, Love and Thompson. Manning the backcourt, it's Sexton and Clarkson. And it's Thornwell in at the small forward position.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
Clarkson finds Thompson. Now, here's Sexton. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Captain Clutch. And a report that seemingly came out of the blue. Here, Shea is asked for a trade. I sure hope it doesn't get ugly.
And with how many trade demands there have been with Jimmy Butler and Anthony Davis, I suppose Shea felt empowered and didn't like the direction of the team. We'll see if management caters to his wishes.
Here's Clarkson. The Pelicans make their last shot. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
And so here is New Orleans, following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Ingram against Love. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. The shot will not fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thornwell, the pass to Clarkson. Thompson looking for an opening. The open look here for Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Pass to Captain Clutch. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Sexton. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Feeds it to Love. The 5th pick back in 2008 out of UCLA, Doris, Kevin Love, giving back to his alma mater.
That's right. He matched Russell Westbrook for the largest ever donation by a former student athlete. Named in his honor now, the Kevin Love Strength and Conditioning Center is helping others pursue their dreams. How cool is that?
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Favors. Out to Ingram. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Clarkson. No good. That would have tied it. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now when it comes to load management strategy, Doris, should coaches do it along the way as opposed to waiting until the last, say, quarter, third of the season?
Well, Kev, I think you can look to the San Antonio Spurs, who I think were the first to really look hard at what we would now describe as load management. And I think the one thing is you're trying to just make sure guys are prepared for the most important point of the season. You've got to win enough to get in the playoffs and be positioned well, but your guys have also have to be healthy at the end of the year.
Now, here's Sexton. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Thompson. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Captain Clutch. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Sexton, the pass to Thornwell. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Clarkson. 20 points for him last game against Detroit. Down low, 4 on the clock, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Now, here's Sexton. Hudson on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. They get the rebound. Thompson. Great D that time from Favors.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Sexton, the pass to Thornwell. The pass to Clarkson to end the drought. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
No good from Captain Clutch. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Jordan Clarkson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Ball comes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Thornwell kicks to Sexton. And it's blocked, but he gets it back. Here's Thornwell. Over Favors. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Pass to Dellavedova. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Ball. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Henson comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Brandon Knight in for Sexton. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now Dellavedova. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Nance. Here's Henson. Rebounded by Hart.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the miss by John Henson. But 3, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Back to Dellavedova. Outside Knight. Baseline try, and he hits the jump shot.
The developing in-between game. Knight has been working so hard on this.
Ball dishes to Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. As you and I were just talking about this, as more and more players are going public with their trade requirements. Ingram against Clarkson. Thompson outside. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story. Is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and then to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Colin Sexton is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Clarkson in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch. And in the last game against the Celtics was superb. He scored 22 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Sexton. Count that one. Sexton's got 5.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Captain Clutch's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back tonight. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Here's Captain Clutch. 8 points for him. Outside Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
And the Cavaliers call time here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Thornwell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Inside. Thompson is double. Baseline jumper. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
Captain Clutch passes to Ingram and slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Thornwell. 8 points for him. Got a piece of it.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Knight looking it over. Pass to Love. Shoots over Ingram, and there's Love. That's good on the assist by Knight.
Well, there's the mid-range game of Kevin Love on point. Boy, you give him a little daylight, he's going to make that shot.
And certainly not the most gifted NBA athlete, but Kevin Love Doris has transformed his body from the time he came into the NBA.
That had everything to do, Kevin, with dedication to diet and conditioning. You think about it, Kevin Love was at the forefront of using yoga and other core-focused training methods. That's part of the reason he's been able to hold his own inside, even as he's dropped weight.
Back to Sexton. And it's good, 2 points. Sexton's got 7.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Here's Captain Clutch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Love. The Pelicans have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Now here's Knight. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And stolen by Williamson. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Captain Clutch passes to Ingram. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Sexton with it. He has 7. Love outside. The three-pointer no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Doubled by Knight. Outside Holiday. Knocks it loose. And there's the pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans moving it around. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Now here's Love. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's Sexton, 13 feet away. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Brandon Knight. New Orleans. The start of the second quarter. 8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Sexton. And that one released in time, but no good. And through one half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Brandon Ingram's out there with Holiday, and there's Captain Clutch. Then there's Williamson, and it's Favors in at the 3 spot.
Oh, you love to see Favors get high for the slam. What an impressive vertical with that size.
Clarkson passes to Thornwell. It's tipped. They retain possession.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Thompson. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. Here's Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Occupying that instant offense role, Doris, Jordan Clarkson able to get his shot anytime.
No doubt, Kevin. He's a little bit of a streaky scorer. The challenge is on the defensive end. That's where he has to really improve if he's going to stay on the floor and impact winning.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Cleveland. Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, 2 guys come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his 3-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are 2 of the most complete, dominant, 2-way big men in today's game.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining. He's extremely productive.
Here's Thornwell. He's got 8 from 12 feet out. Thompson passes to Love. Over Williamson. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Yeah, guys, that's exactly why Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. He just knows how to pick spots underneath the glass.
Thompson comes with the double team. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Captain Clutch.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Poke loose. Here's Thornwell. He's got 10. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Out left to the wing. Williamson, the pass to Captain Clutch. Now the dish to Williamson. Doesn't go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. And here's Clarkson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
And Thornwell picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul. And one of the best defensive big men in the league, Derek Favors.
You're right, Kevin, because he's got the body to play bully ball, but the lateral quickness to deal with smaller players. When this guy gets down in his stance, he can cover some ground defensively.
And that one falls for Okafor.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
You know what I love about Larry Nance Jr.? This guy came into the league as a tremendous athlete, but his skill set just keeps improving. The passing, the shooting, I love it.
And a quality defender. Larry Nance doesn't need Doris the ball to impact the game.
No doubt, Kevin, because he's willing to rebound the ball out of his area. He's willing to be a high motor guy on the defensive end. His activity is always a big lift to this team.
Okafor gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in.
In for more Cavaliers. Porter.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
From 13, Okafor grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Captain Clutch. It's stolen by Nance, and it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Henson's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Captain Clutch passes the ball. Here's Captain Clutch. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Porter against Ball. To the paint. Here's Henson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Henson's got his first points of the game.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Nance. The shot's good from Captain Clutch.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Passes it to Sexton. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Nance. Here's Captain Clutch, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Henson. And Nance kicks to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Back to Nance. off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans on top, running up. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Cavaliers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Larry Nance out there with Martin. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then it's John Henson. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The drive by Nance. Yep, that one goes.
Well, creating offense, not something necessarily Larry Nance is known for, but that puts added pressure on the defense.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Here's Dellavedova. Now Clarkson. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Captain Clutch. Hits the jump hook. Captain Clutch has got 21 in the game.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And that one's good. Williamson. He's got 20.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Dellavedova with the ball. And here's Love from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 6 points for Kevin Love. New Orleans leading by 23. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Captain Clutch, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here is Dellavedova to the middle, stolen by Ball. To the inside, stolen by Dellavedova. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Clarkson. Here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive #1 pick, he's going #1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
Sendarius Thornwell's checked in for John Henson. New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. And that one drops for him. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Love, and it's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And Love has it in the corner. Dellavedova dishes to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. To the left side wing. Teardrop shot. Here's Windler. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Shen. Here's Holiday. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. But one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Che, good win for you guys tonight, and you're right in the middle of the season. Are you even thinking about the playoffs at this point?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
Congrats on being named All-Star Captain, Che.
That's highly classified, B-Money.
Come on.
Great game tonight, Che, especially on defense.
Sure, I mean, I take a lot.
We're having community members take on the 2K TV challenge again this season, but which NBA player so far has made an attempt?
Was it Rui Hachimura, Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum, or Ben Simmons?
Did they win? Do you remember?
Yeah. No one's won.
No one's won.
Why are you
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The New Orleans Riverfront claiming a chance here. We are... Well, they are fun to watch, that's for sure, Dave. Thank you. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Iguodala and Jackson Jr. at the forward slots. Jones is out there with Allen, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Captain Clutch is out there with Williamson, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. You know, Steve, we know teams rest guys down the stretch, but what do you think about resting guys mid-season so that they're fresh at the end?
I think if you are a team that's been through these playoff runs, long championship runs, and you still know you have a chance to win, I think it's kind of unfair to us fans when you have a team that might not get to the finals and you're starting to rest guys and there's no benefit at the end. If there's a benefit at the end for the players, organization, and fans, I'm all for it. But if it's not, I don't like to see guys resting.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw.
And the Pelicans under head coach Alvin Gentry, a team that looks to get out and run.
Reason why, GA, he was an assistant under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix when the pace and space trend was just getting started. Also on the bench for the Warriors, and we know how they like to get up and down. That up-simple style is what he preaches.
Here's Allen, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. And it's blocked. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Memphis with it. Jackson finds Jones. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Jones to the middle. And that one is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Here's Captain Clutch. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
Now Jones following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Jones kicks to Valanciunas. Ingram against Iguodala. Back to Valanciunas. Look at that.
Nice. What a slam by big man Valanciunas. I didn't think he had that in him.
Captain Clutch passes the ball. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. No good from Captain Clutch.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ball feeling it out a bit. There's the dish to Williamson. Back to Ball. The three, down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Jones against Ball. Valanciunas dishes to Iguodala. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Take a look at Captain Clutch, second in the league, having an excellent season.
Quite a roll he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. The Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
Now here's Iguodala, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Lobs it up there for Ingram, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Allen. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Over Holiday. Jackson misses. The Pelicans trail. Ingram with it. He had 10 points in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Captain Clutch passes to Ingram. Here's Captain Clutch. Back to Ingram. Unloads. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the finesse of Ingram coming into play on that one, especially when the shot clock is winding down.
Got a piece of it, and so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Captain Clutch. The past month has been surreal. He's been getting about 37 a night, 20 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Allen for 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Here's Captain Clutch. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. A 3-ball. They grab their own miss, and he dunks it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Stolen by Holiday. There's Captain Clutch. Lays it in off the breakaway. Captain Clutch has got 5 points so far.
And right after the steal, Holiday does a great job of keeping his head up and igniting the fast break.
Knocked away. And it's Iguodala missing. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Cleveland. Offensive rebound. There's Captain Clutch. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jay Crowder comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Josh Jackson subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Now here's Allen. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Crowder from outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Allen. Over Williamson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans making some changes here. Favors comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Memphis also making a switch. Rabs checked in for Jaren Jackson. Here's Captain Clutch. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle. He brought energy. And he brought it on the glass.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to the Knicks in New York.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league. A decade coaching in college. Worked for and with so many legendary coaches. He's seen it all.
Shen lays it up off the glass. Captain Clutch has got 13.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Allen up top. He's covered by Ingram. Allen's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Captain Clutch passes to Redick. Down low. Knocks it down. And the bucket from Captain Clutch. And now an 11-point New Orleans lead. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
Inside, it's stolen by Jones. From 18 feet away, Allen, that's good. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the night. Pelicans leading by 9. Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Crowder with the steal. Over Favors. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Captain Clutch, defended by Jones. He gets it in there. He's got 17.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Allen. He has 5. 1:32 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jones. From deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Captain Clutch has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Ball. Pass to Redick. Fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll... He kicks it to Crowder. There's the pass to Allen. Outside Jackson shoots the three. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 12. So on the 4 for Memphis. Crowder in at the 3 with Jackson Jr. playing the 4. Jackson is out there with Allen. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch. And in the last game against the Cavaliers, got it done. He finished with 23 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Just 4 to shoot. Allen kicks to Crowder. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Melly for the 3. They get it back. Shen and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. The first one falls. Well, this term load management now is something you hear about, read about all the time, Steve. You think we'll ever see the regular season shortened by a few games?
You know, Commissioner Silver has talked about it, and it's been thrown around 75 games. I will say the NBA has done a fantastic job, along with the Players Association. There's longer off seasons. I mean, and there's also longer time throughout the All-Star games, and there's not as many back-to-backs.
And so here is New Orleans after Memphis gets the 3. Ingram left side launches it, and the Pelicans get it back. Here's Captain Clutch, goes up again, and it's Melly missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. A steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Nobody near Allen. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New Orleans leading by 12. Holiday inside the line. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Holiday's got 7 points for the quarter. And so Allen will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Melton. Off target from three-point range.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. The Pelicans, they are committed to New Orleans. Some have speculated they'd be a candidate to move to the Seattle market. Organization-wise, they have said they're not going anywhere.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Ball. Passes it to Captain Clutch. He's looking for Hayes. Whoa, hammering it in!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Crowder, who's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Melton after the made shot from Captain Clutch. Outside Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A new Memphis head coach. 3 of the last 4 seasons. Changeover in the front office as well. Hopefully, they'll find some continuity moving forward.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. 1:16 left to play in the first half. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Allen. He has 5. And the basket by Jackson. Smitty, this Grizzlies team has always given a good effort. How tough do you think it is to see a coach let go, even when his players are responding?
You know, it's very tough because you gain trust in that coach. And often having a coaching change are more of a symptom of what's going on above them in the front office.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. Ball with the bucket.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Now here's Crowder. 6 points for him. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson finds Allen. Outside Crowder. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Ball with the rebound. Ingram outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Jackson. And that concludes the first half. New Orleans on top, up by 15. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Captain Clutch in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Knocks down the 3 ball. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket of the night. Allen against Holiday. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Allen against Ingram. That's tipped. Throws it up high. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Captain Clutch. Open and close and nails it. Captain Clutch has got 25 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Allen surveying the D. Pass to Jackson. It's rebounded by Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Iguodala dishes to Jones. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Pelicans now. Pelicans leading by 14. The pass to Williamson. To the paint. Here's Captain Clutch. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Captain Clutch has got 4 points in the quarter.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. The shot's good from Captain Clutch. He's got 29 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Five to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Crowder with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And, you know, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
Pass to Clark. It's deflected. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 31. He dishes it to Okafor. To the middle, Crowder with the steal. And Jones has it in the corner. Outside Jackson. The 19-foot shot. Shot by Crowder, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
The offensive rebound. Shen. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Crowder, the pass to Jones. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Passes to Alexander Walker. Dishes it to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. Here's Rab. He's got 6. Jackson. It's rebounded by Captain Clutch.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Steve, so much goes into being an effective bench player. What do you like to see in a team's sixth man?
What I love, Kevin, is a guy that can come off as a sixth man is he doesn't disrupt what's going on with the starters. Also, he's ready. And most of those guys that wins that award, they don't need time to adjust to the game. They come in and make an immediate impact.
Shoots from 12. Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 5th assist in this one. Alexander Walker passes to Captain Clutch. Iguodala with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Kicks it to Clark. Outside Jackson. And here is Iguodala. Outside Jackson. from deep three-point range. Pelicans pull it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Iguodala with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Crowder with the ball. Ball's knocked loose, but they recover it. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Jackson certainly has a lot of explosiveness. One of those guys who really wears his heart on his sleeve and brings that energy level every night.
And Memphis making a change here. Allen's checked in. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
They can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Inside, looking to get it going. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got 6 assists here tonight. Jackson against Ingram. Now the pass to Ball. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Redick against Allen. Back to Iguodala. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Down low. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
And it's Iguodala missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
8 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jackson for 3. That one, no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trail by 18. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jackson. Jay Crowder out there with Jaren Jackson. And there's Iguodala. And it's Allen in at the 1. Thrown back.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Iguodala against Holiday. Passes it to Jackson. Trying to get open is Crowder. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Pass to Holiday. Lets it go with the 3. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's now 6 points for Zion Williamson.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And the pass to Iguodala. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Stripped it away. And here's the fast break. Holiday with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Crowder. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ball dishes to Williamson. Poked away, stolen by Allen. To the middle, here's Valanciunas. That shot off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Captain Clutch passes to Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. There's the double team with Allen. Ball with a wide open look. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Stolen by Ball. Outside Holiday. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Allen outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Got a hand on it. Inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
Captain Clutch passes to Murray. There's the lob to the hoop. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ball against Anderson. Pass to Melton. Hill looking around. That one falls. Pelicans leading by 23. Now Ball. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. Back to Murray. The shot. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Murray. Memphis also making some changes. Rab's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Grayson Allen comes in for Solomon Hill. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Iguodala against Holiday. Iguodala, the pass to Rab. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Allen against Holiday. Ball with it. NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty? Around the calendar. There's no off-season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off-season. And 24/7, you look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody's looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
Good. 33 points for Captain Clutch.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. To the paint, intercepted. A finish, and Ball slams it in.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Rab. Great D that time from Captain Clutch.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. Ingram wide open. Here's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Passes it to Captain Clutch. Missed it, even after all those chances. Iguodala against Holiday. Pass to Anderson. To the inside. Rab. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Wednesday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Tyus Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now here's Allen. And it's Clark in the corner. It's deflected. They get it back. Yes, that goes in.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Holiday looking for an opening. Alexander Walker passes to Captain Clutch. Grizzlies with the rebound. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Here's Hayes. A rebound by Rab.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Holiday left side. To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Anderson. Can't cash in up close on the shot from Captain Clutch. Here's Melton, and it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Jones kicks to Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And the rejection by Jackson. Allen outside. The dish to Jones. Allen against Ball. Here's Valanciunas. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Captain Clutch.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Jones with it. Now guarded by Ball. Ball against Jones. Pelicans pull it in. Kicks to Holiday. Captain Clutch passes to Ingram. It's good.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
The pass to Iguodala. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Captain Clutch passes to Ingram. He kicks the ball. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Shen. Favors trying to break free. No good from Captain Clutch. The Grizzlies trail by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pelicans.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Captain Clutch.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
He dishes it to Murray. There's the 3. The shot misses, and it's Memphis the other way. Outside Hill. And a missed layup.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Pelicans.
Both free throws good from Captain Clutch. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 19. Pass to Iguodala. Inside. Plumlee, no luck. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Iguodala. Down low. From 11 feet away. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams. Control operating flawlessly. Just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. From the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for... Hey, it's Shaq. You guys stomp that...
Hey, Che, your shoe guy and his girlfriend are here.
That's my dude. Let's do it.
Che, any comment on the rumors you've asked for a trade? Surely you've seen the stories by now.
No, I got no comment on that. Is that all? Is that it?